Hey everyone, this is Rana.
And this is Scott.
And we're here from Workato's product marketing team to share what our product team has been working on for the month of March. To all of our viewers watching, we hope you and your families are all safe and well. Just like many of you, Scott and I are hunkering down and staying indoors, so this month's update has been set up remotely.
Yeah, it's a different experience, but luckily we have the technology to work remotely. Hey Rana, how are we enabling our customers to stay connected during this time?
One of our customers is using StandUpBot in Slack to overcome time zone differences and make virtual work for them. Another one of our customers built out a wellness bot to keep track of all employee travels and their temperature readings, and also advise employees based on their readings.
Nice. I'm always impressed at how innovative people are in tough situations. Hopefully, this month's product updates will spur even more great ideas.
So Scott, a lot of Workato's customers are using our API platform to rapidly publish and consume APIs. Can you share the latest updates on that?
One big update we've made is the launch of custom domains to make API URLs intuitive and simple. Customers can publish APIs with any domain that fits their business. For example, they can use api.companyname.com or partner.companyname.com, and even prod.companyname.com.
It's great that customers can now customize their API endpoints. How does Workato support custom domain setup and security?
Customers can easily add any domain name of their choice and easily manage the certificates. Customers can request and get a TLS certificate instantly, and we automatically update the certificates every few months to improve security.
So you can set up a user-friendly URL, deploy it quickly, and maintain security all without needing to be a tech-savvy user? That's great.
As you may know, our customers use Workato for moving large amounts of data. I understand there are some exciting updates to improve efficiency of recipes when moving data across apps.
We just released a powerful new feature called Repeat in Batches. Processing data in batches is essential for higher throughput and efficiency for many common examples, including syncing data between apps like Salesforce and NetSuite, ingesting lead data from CSV files into an app like Workato, and building ETL pipelines to load into data warehouse tables. But sometimes the upstream app publishing data has a larger batch size than the batch size of the downstream app consuming the data.
That's right. And when there's a mismatch, isn't it a challenge to add complex logic and recipes to manage the data flow?
Usually that's the case, but the repeat in batches action actually takes care of all of that complexity, so you don't have to build extra recipe logic. Users can easily configure the batch size and break down large data sets into batch sizes that can be consumed by the downstream app. This significantly simplifies the recipe logic, recipe maintenance, and overall efficiency.
Incredible. Hey Rana, I know you host a Workbot Wednesday series on YouTube where you demo interesting solutions with Workbot. Can you tell me about this new Workbot feature for verifying user access?
With Workbot, users can automate workflows like creating opportunities in Salesforce, escalating incidents in ServiceNow, approving PTO in Workday, and more, all within Microsoft Teams. But before Workbot carries out these actions on behalf of users in other apps, Workbot allows users to authenticate themselves within Microsoft Teams itself.
What do you mean?
If a sales rep wants to use Workbot to create opportunities in Salesforce on her behalf, Workbot will ask the rep to log into Salesforce through Microsoft Teams and verify that she is indeed the correct user before dispatching Workbot to create those opportunities. This ensures that the actions carried out by Workbot in the connected apps are done using the authenticated user's identity and permissions and not someone else's. To get started with this feature, go to Recipe, Settings, and enable Verify User Access at runtime.
This is great from a security standpoint. And Workato already supports runtime access verification for Workbot for Slack.
That wraps it up for this month's updates. Thanks for tuning in. You can find more information on our newly designed product hub at product.workato.com, along with past product updates, how-tos and tutorials, and best practices.
Hope to see you all in the next one.